What was your personality in high school? I mean, was it always this outgoing, or was it?
So, so I really like astrology.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm actually really big into it, and the way I talk about astrology is there's nature versus nurture.
Yep.
Okay, so my nature is very out there, outgoing. I like I'm very fiery. I'm an Aries.
Okay.
I'm very in your in your face. Okay,
Mhm.
um, the thing is though nurture. I had a lot of it l- literally beaten out of me. I'm gonna be
Oh,
brutally
geez.
honest. I had some really horrible things of like abuse and bullying and stuff like that in my childhood and teens and homelessness, and it fucking sucked. So in high school, I was really quiet. Like I was super super quiet unless I really fucking trusted you,
Mm.
and then people would see who I really am
Yep.
come out. So, I would just always be like people thought I was a wallflower or a librarian type, and just, like, I would just be, like, in my books, in my comic books, in my video games, in my, like, novels and stuff like that, and that's all they would see is just me being quiet in the corner. Drama class, it came out a little bit because in art class, because I'm always been very creative, so I could be a little bit more myself where people could actually see it.
Mhm.
And, um, me and my friends started an anime club
Oh, wow. Oh,
type
cool.
things, like the people who really knew me type thing. And then sometimes for like drama, when I was acting, I could actually like really be out there on stage and be myself. Um, which is why eventually I think I became an actor, is like this is all really who I am. Like I love these things. But I was so reserved and quiet for most of my teens and early 20s, to be honest. And I couldn't be myself in public, and it still comes out even to this day. I tend to like if I first meet someone, I'm just really quiet and I observe. And I
Yeah.
try to figure out who are you? Are you going to accept me? Are you going to judge me? Can I trust you enough to be myself? I am really working on not being that way. I'm just trying to be myself. I am loud. I'm obnoxious. I laugh. Like if I'm by myself, I will go to the movie theater by myself and I will laugh so fucking loud. No one else is laughing. I don't care. I am screaming and howling in that movie theater. People are looking at me like, "What's your problem? I'm watching a movie. It's funny. You don't get the joke. That's fine."
That's on
You
you.
know? Exactly. It's not my fault you don't get the joke. I remember what was it? Oh god, there was this movie that I went and I was in Florida and there was a bunch of Canadian jokes in it. Well, oh, The Love Guru.
The
And
Love
there's like
Guru.
the hockey thing and
Yeah.
like there's a bunch of Canadian jokes. I was literally howling, screaming, laughing. The rest of the theater was dead quiet. No one else was laughing at all because I was the only Canadian in a Florida fucking movie theater laughing at these Canadian jokes, and people were giving me these dirty looks, and I was like, "I don't care, it's funny to me." So I'm trying to be more myself, but, like, back then, it was a lot harder for me because I was younger and then, yay,
Yeah.
trauma.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was really reserved, and so, like, people who saw me then and see me now, they're like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I'm like, "Well, actually, this is who I am. I'm just able to be myself more. Hi!
Yeah.
Nice to finally meet you." Or rather, nice for you to finally meet me,
There you
I
go.
should say.
Yeah.
There's a couple people on my Instagram, for example, who I went to elementary school and high school with, and we've had these really cool conversations now that we're like adults. And uh it's so cool because 'cause they're like, "You were just so quiet and you were, like, really weird and da 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 da," and I'm like, "Look, I'm still weird, but I'm just louder and more willing to be myself about it." Like, I'm still that same weird kid, but instead of, like, being ashamed and hiding my weirdness, I am just screaming, "Look at how
Look
fucking
at
weird
me.
I am!"